All right, so I think we're recording now, so we should be all set to go there. But today we're gonna make some ice cream. So I know you guys said you have strawberries, but there's actually quite a few different things that you can do. So you can take cocoa powder, and you can add a couple of teaspoons of that if you wanted to make something like chocolate ice cream, or you can get different kinds of extracts and change the flavor that way too. I know I told everyone to get vanilla extract, but I a little bit last night, and I have maple extract. Probably can't see it. So I'm gonna make Kayla some maple ice cream too. So there's a few different things you can do. You don't just have to stick to the plain vanilla, but that's very good. It's always a safe bet to go with vanilla ice cream. So first, I'm gonna put on some gloves just because I'm making other people some ice cream, and especially with everything going on right now.
Well, didn't you say it was really cold?
That
Didn't you say it was really cold too? So maybe you would like gloves?
doesn't help much with the cold. I will say one item that I forgot to put on the list is oven mitts. Probably gonna want a pair of oven mitts because
We have that.
a little cold.
We have that too.
Oh, we have vanilla. Yes, we do.
All right, so some things you're gonna need are some, resealable or Ziploc bags, and you're gonna need a little one,
Okay. Hold up your little ones
bigger one.
and the bigger one. Very good.
Perfect. You guys got it exactly right. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is you're probably going to have some help with this because it's a little hard to pour it and to hold it at the same time.
Okay.
My wife was really good at shopping, and she got the ones that kind of have bottoms to them.
Can we just stop talking?
No, we won't know how to do it if he doesn't.
He needs to show us. We're gonna mute.
We're going to get a measuring cup and measure out 1 cup, and I have half and half here. So you can do this with regular milk. You can do it with half and half. You can do it with whole milk, heavy cream. You can actually, if maybe you're lactose intolerant, you can use like almond milk, something like that. So there's a lot of different stuff, but basically we want 1 cup of that. Right. I'm actually doing 2 at one time, so we'll see how this works. And you pour it in the bag, your little bag. Right, hopefully mine stays. Okay. So once you have that filled up with 1 cup of milk of your choice, kind of have somebody hang on to it while you put the other things inside it.
Okay.
Okay.
So Adam, you said you're making 2?
Yes, I'm making vanilla with strawberry for you, and I'm making some maple ice cream for Kayla.
So you didn't have any other takers in the office?
No other takers right now. They're doing some work stuff, so we get to play around a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, all right, so we did the half and half. Now what we're gonna do is you're gonna take little measuring spoons, whatever you got there, and you're gonna measure out 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Okay.
2 yellow scoops from that.
So it's tablespoon.
I'm gonna go for
Fill it all the way up. Just shake it if it's too full. Okay. In. All the way. All the way. And 1 more. Fill it all the way. Okay. Perfect.
Becky, are you guys making 1 or are you making 1 for each of them?
They're each making their own.
Cool. All right. So 2 of 2. All right.
From the sound of it, you guys are doing better than I did on my first attempt. So good job.
Well, the teacher was prepared with all the materials out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sugar in.
Sugar is good. And actually, I made the mistake of putting my sugar in a little baggie that looks kind of like it's white, it's ice cream. So I actually put that in the bag the first time. So.
Okay, wow.
All right, so now what we have is the flavor that we're gonna put in. So that little bottle of extract that you have, you're gonna put half of a teaspoon in there.
Half teaspoon.
Okay, that's the red one. Oh, no, it's the green. Sorry. Okay, Mama will pour and you can dump it in. How about that?
Oops. You can go
Dump it
down.
in. Good job. Can you give it to Hannah?
Hold this. Put it right over the bag.
Okay, Nanny will pour.
Stand up here, make sure that's
Dump. Okay, good job.
perfect.
All right. Grampy's handing out paper towels. Thank you, Grampy.
There you go, great idea.
Spill? Did you guys
Just a
spill?
tip. Just a little drip
the vanilla.
here and there. Yeah.
Now what?
Now what? We are going to listen to Adam.
Snag, there we go. I forgot the top on there. There we
Yeah,
go.
did you guys smell the vanilla? Do you like that smell as much as I do?
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite smells.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, what I actually found last night is that I don't know if you've ever had the Ben and Jerry's pistachio ice cream,
Have you?
but
Pistachio. Yeah, that's my feeling.
if you smell almond extract, that is
almond.
exactly what that is.
Mm.
So I made some almond extract ice cream that tasted like the Ben and Jerry's pistachio.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only two ice creams I don't like as well.
Yeah.
Pistachio
And
and
coffee.
I like two of them. I like.
Thing that yoga.
All right. I like to make messes, so I usually have a little bit of extra time because I have to clean up too.
Nanny.
I'm the reserve backup.
Perfect. You get to be a taste tester, like me.
Oh,
That
definitely.
sounds great.
Yeah, that's the best job.
I like talking.
All right, so now what you're gonna do is if you have strawberries, I actually have, let's see, I'll hold it up for the camera for you.
Let's see.
This is my daughter's little frozen
That.
thing here. It's perfect for strawberries. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but it's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we
I
have.
think we
We've
have.
seen that at our house.
Yeah, have you seen the second one?
Yes.
That one's really good.
I haven't seen it so many times. I'm already bored of it.
Not sure.
Okay, so you're just gonna take your strawberries.
The red
Strawberries are just gonna be little
Yeah.
chunks. That's what you're looking for. Just cut them up really small, and you can
Okay.
squish them if you want. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be fancy. And then you're just gonna dump them into the baggie of liquid.
However many you want, put them in there.
However many you want. There's a spoon for Ethy, too.
How many?
I like strawberries, Adam, so I hope there's a few in there.
Oh, there are. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see the-
Of the day.
How about this guy?
yeah, move this other spoon.
Oh, nice. That's going to
Can
be
you
great.
take that out of the
Yep.
way? Much. Want another scoop, Ethan?
Good. You hang on while Mama scoops.
Yeah.
You got enough in there?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is kind of cool because you can do this at a party. Like if you have a bunch of people around, and you have a bunch of baggies, you can have everybody make their own ice cream and just kind of have a little party activity if you want. Or you can say, you can really blow people's minds and say, I bet you didn't know that I know how to make my own ice cream, homemade. And then you can show them. It'll be like a magic trick.
Okay.
All right, so once you have your bag all filled with the fruit, if you want to put that in, you can seal it up.
Okay, should we try and get the air out of it, or does it?
You can try and get some of it out, but it doesn't need to be all out because you can make a pretty big mess that way sometimes.
Okay,
Just make sure it's sealed up good. That's the top priority.
all the way. And then I just hold one corner and zip my hands down to make sure it's all sealed. There you go.
All right.
So
So
you
now
don't
we're gonna focus on the big bag. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we take those big baggies and we're gonna open those up because we got to throw some stuff in there.
Okay, where's Hannah's big bag? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
actually, I have to go get ice too, so I'm gonna disappear for a quick second. But what you're
How
gonna
much
do
ice will we need, Adam?
is you're gonna take 4 cups, or you can take a regular measuring cup, something like that, and probably fill your bag about a third of the way full.
A third of
You
the
have
And just ice cubes or crushed ice, whatever works.
a lot of.
Well, while he's away, Hannah, did you have to do school online this year on the
Well,
computer?
a little bit, but then once the summer started, I don't have to do it anymore now.
That's good. And Ethan, you're probably not in school yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
So learning kindergarten.
I really know.
How old are you? 3.
Can you count for her while Hannah fills up the rice?
I think
Can you
I'm on
count
my
to 20?
third one. Wait, 20 scoops?
20.
No, I said to Ethan, maybe he could count. Want me to help you?
Now, Brooke, you're in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah, so we escaped up here for a couple
Dad is upstairs working, unfortunately. Yeah.
Nice time to be visiting.
Want Grandpa to get you a spoon? A third of the way.
I probably should have been Adam's helper and bring stuff.
Okay, I've got my ice.
Sorry, I could have run to get that for you.
One more bit.
I think we had someone trying to join.
Oh.
There we go.
Joining us.
All right, so once you have the ice in your bags, next you need to get some salt. And it doesn't really matter what kind of salt you have. I just have, it's like canning salt, but you can take just regular table salt, honestly, road salt, whatever works. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to touch your food.
How much salt?
So you're going to take, I would say between a third of a cup and a half of a cup.
Okay.
Whatever you prefer. The idea is the more salt you put in, the colder the bag is going to be.
It all up. Doesn't matter.
So I'm going to use a third of a cup.
Okay.
A third.
Wow, that seems like so much salt.
It's a good amount. Doesn't help when mine doesn't pour very well.
Okay, and we'll fill this up with food.
And you're just going to kind of dump it in there and we'll shake it up afterwards. So it doesn't really matter where you put it. That salt's not coming out very easy.
We're done, I guess. Oh, it's leaking. Don't leak. Grab me another bag.
All right. So would anyone happen to know why we're putting salt in there? Any guesses?
What do you think, Hannah? You know? I'm gonna put a little more sugar to make it turn. That could be fun.
Yeah. So what it's doing is the salt is going to make that ice extra, extra cold. And it's going to actually melt a little bit of the ice. And that's what's going to turn our liquid ice cream into a little bit harder, like normal ice cream.
Okay.
They actually call it, it's freezing point depression. And you can actually, there's all kinds of complex formulas for math and stuff that you can actually calculate if you wanted to for how much salt and how much ice used, how cold it's going to make that freezing point drop below 0 Celsius. So it's kind of neat. So you can.
Science.
Why we keep talking?
He's telling us some stuff, Ethan.
Okay.
They just want to eat the ice cream, Adam.
I know. I'm just trying to give some fun facts too.
Well, you know what, Hannah?
I'm a nerd, so. All right, so I'll just mix up this bag of ice with the salt a little bit. Just kind of get it all around. And pretty soon is where you're going to want those oven mitts. All right, so now what you want to do, you have your bag of ice and you have your potential ice cream. You're just going to put it inside the big bag. Make sure the little one is sealed up good. And then you don't want to get all the air out of this one. Some air inside it is okay. But you need to make sure it's, again, this one's sealed up really good.
Okay.
Because you're actually going to get a little bit of condensation and frost on the outside of this bag.
Oven mitts?
Can you reach them?
Love
Dad,
them.
can you get the oven mitts?
I think mine are sealed. How are you guys doing?
We're just checking our seals here.
Yeah,
There
well,
we go. Okay.
Cool. Now's the fun part, all right? Are you guys good at like shaking things around and moving your body all crazy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do with this, all right? You're gonna take it and shake it all over the place.
Heidi, you and I don't have any ice to shake, but we can shake our bodies.
There you go. So I had some winter gloves. I'm gonna use those.
Ow.
Kind of cheating. And you don't have to shake it a lot. You just kind of have to move it around back and forth. And you just want to make sure that little bag starts getting a lot of ice around it and it just moves around and gets cold. And this should only take about 5 or 7 minutes, I would say. Not too long.
I don't know. I mean, you think about a video of 5 to 7 minutes of shaking could seem like a lifetime.
Well, that's where I kind of rely a little bit on Christina to help fill in some of the commentary while I'm like a mad shaking over here.
You should have brought like a stand-up comedy routine to go through at this point. That would have been helpful, huh?
But I will take a break real quick from shaking and just let you know some fun facts. So basically there is a pond in Antarctica that usually almost never freezes, even though Antarctica is one of the coldest places on the planet. And that's because there is so much salt in that pond. It can be negative 50 degrees and it's still water. It's not ice. So that's pretty cool. It's called Don Juan Pond for anyone that's interested to look it up. And also there is another fun tidbit that normal salt it's sodium chloride. And there's lots of different kinds of salt. This is just the most common one. So there's another one that you might have heard of called calcium chloride. Some people put it in their basements to get rid of the dampness. That is actually a stronger salt. So if I were to do this with calcium chloride instead of the normal salt, it would actually make my ice mixture even colder. So they use that in some places to salt the roads. So it's pretty neat. There's lots of different stuff you can do.
Would it make the ice cream faster if you use that type?
It might. But that's usually one of the little experiments that you can do with this is try different types of salt and see how they change the mixture. And also if you use maybe a milk with lower fat content than the half and half, maybe you can do an experiment to see if the ice cream doesn't come out as thick. So
Yeah.
it depends. It might be more like a really soft serve.
You can tell the difference when you go to the ice cream places, you know, which ones really use a high fat content.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a difference.
All of the old traditional churn style ice cream makers, they use the same idea. So they actually have an inside that has all their ingredients, and they have a ring around the outside that has basically salt and water, and it makes it super, super cold so it can get below its normal freezing point and make the ice cream inside being churned, turn into ice cream.
Very cool. So kids, where are you, when you're at, I don't even know, do you call them grandma and grandpa, nana and papa?
Oh, Nanny and Grampy.
Nanny and Grampy. Okay, so when you're there, do you get to go to ice cream places?
No, I know where the one is, but
We haven't been yet.
no.
We're thinking pretty close to home.
We have those places only do
You have
like chocolate or chocolate and vanilla together. And but I think we can make more kinds.
We can make our own kind.
right.
Okay, now it's
We
Ethan's
have
turn.
one named Fox, you know.
That's right.
It's called Stop, and it's our favorite one.
Gotcha. My oldest daughter works at Becky and Brooke. You probably know Harrigan's in Morrisonville.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So we're there a lot.
We used to talk in the context of Russia and Ukraine about a little green man unidentified paramilitary showing up in the streets. And we have
How's your ice cream coming?
You know, it's hardening up. The ice is melting.
Is that supposed to happen, Adam?
Yes, the ice is supposed to be melting, but it's supposed to be really, really cold, that water ice mixture.
It is getting.
And the ice is good.
This is getting softer. And it's getting harder.
I have a cold sauce.
Yeah, I'll take
How does it feel?
I'm wearing gloves, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually frost on my glove.
Oh,
So you definitely, it's cold on the hands, I'll tell you that much.
And that, can you feel it through your winter gloves?
A little
we
bit.
got some Grampy work gloves here. Mine
Oh,
are-
smart.
Yeah. Now we know. We're learning as we go.
Yeah, he really wants that ice cream. He's on that. Finish it.
I'm trying.
I'm waiting any second for you to come through my door, Adam. Or do I have to go in and get it?
You know what the hardest thing is?
What's the?
To move the ice around and hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just the coldness on the counter. We hope, yeah. Otherwise it would be gushing in. Yeah. You want to get down? You get down. Two left hands. Here. Okay. Make it right. Maybe you want to shake it up? No.
I can come and help you, Adam, but I don't have gloves.
Grampy's very careful.
Very much better. Split and split.
Oh, yeah.
It's like living on the edge.
There's some frost now. All right, so if you want, you can kind of open up the big bag and feel how soft or how hard the little one is. And it's really, you can let it get as hard as you want, but it's gonna kind of end up being like soft serve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be too hard, but you're really looking for it to thicken up. So if you can still kind of feel liquid, you wanna keep going.
A couple more shakes.
Yeah. It's not
Is yours, it's not harder than yours?
No.
We're almost there. Oh, your hand's all red.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Rinse it off. Rinse it off.
Okay.
And this how I got.
Okay, Grandpa will put the Nanny will keep.
Lost them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
You guys
we're
do.
visiting them or they're visiting us. Mark always says when we leave, oh, now we're back from zone defense to man.
Yep. That's very true. That's
Yeah.
why I never had 3 kids. I said they should not outnumber us.
I know. How does that work?
Nope. And plus, I'm kind of strange with numbers, so I would have had to go and have 4. And it wasn't going to work.
How's yours, Adam? You think you're done?
well, mine's getting there. I'm kind of slacking though because I'm trying to do 2 at once. I'm not the most efficient with 2.
Oh, there it is. We just found our other bag. It's on the floor.
So, Hannah, will you be going into 1st or 2nd grade? First grade. So you're the same age as Adam's daughter, or she's going into 1st grade too.
Oh, that's exciting. How many teeth has she lost?
She lost 0 teeth, none at all
Yeah.
yet, and she's extremely jealous that she hasn't
Oh.
lost one. So you're gonna have to. How was it? Did it hurt losing the tooth, or was it okay?
Well, I didn't feel it. I just took. It was a crunchy cookie, and I bite that, and well, I didn't even feel it.
I know. We thought
Hey,
she
that's
swallowed
good.
it, but somehow it fell out and Nanny found it under the table. So we found the tooth.
Yeah, she keeps asking me every couple of days when she's gonna lose her tooth because she's had a few friends that lost some already. So
Yeah.
Well, how old is your daughter?
she's 6.
Just 6 or? Because Hannah will be 7 in September, so.
Yeah, she's not quite 6.5 yet. So yeah, I told her maybe 7.
Well, and Adam, the longer they keep their teeth, the healthier their big teeth are.
Yep.
So,
Good. Did you know that the lady who wrote "All I Want for Christmas Is My 2 Front Teeth" was a 2nd grade teacher? Because she said, I looked out and all I saw were a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns looking back at me.
I think it's the 2nd graders at Morrisonville that always sing that song because all of them are missing their teeth.
Yeah, right.
I think we might be good to go here.
I think this one is good to go. But Christina, I don't think it's yours.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So then we just squeeze it into a bowl or eat it out of the bag, whatever.
I have found that if you are very skilled, you may be able to get out of the bag. I, however, am not. I choose to eat it out of the bag.
I'm going to kind of rinse the salt off the outside of the bag.
Are you excited to try it?
Yeah.
So then you gotta go get Ethan and get 2 spoons. Well, we have one.
And how much does it?
Huh?
Is it just a single serving, Adam?
It's
You know, it's
more than I would let a kid eat.
yeah, it's a good amount of ice cream. It's probably 2 ice cream cones worth.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Mixing it up. Oh, Mom's gonna cheat and have some. Yeah.
Welcome.
You want me to tell Kayla to head in and she can give her honest opinion on how it comes out?
I know.
She can come pick it up if she wants, yeah.
Let her know.
Anybody want ice cream? Where did Ethan go?
You lost your helpers.
Yeah. Well, Hannah went to get Ethan, and I think he might be out there with Grampy. Mm. Mm. Nicely done, Adam.
How is it? Did it work out?
It's wonderful. Now I can't double dip, but yeah. And you can put chocolate chips in there.
Chocolate chip.
Oh, should we put a few in?
Yours, you can eat it out of the bag if you want, or
Yeah.
I would say that's
Or we could put
more easy, so that's the,
A little
No,
bite.
I want chocolate.
that
Little bite,
shouldn't be
buddy.
equal, so I mean, that could be anything in there. I spilled a little bit.
Oh, okay. Thumbs up. We got a thumbs up over here.
Kayla, you want to see everybody? Oh, it was good, Ethan? Nice job.
Want a few chocolate chips? Easy.
Should I be over here?
Stir it up a bit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give it a
Double
taste
thumbs.
test. Let them know what you think.
Those are happy faces, Adam. This is Kayla. Say hi to Kayla.
Oh, hi, Kayla. How's your ice cream?
Trying it right now.
Oh,
cold.
Is it too strong?
No, it's perfect.
Yes.
He's got it. He's got it down.
All
You
right.
can put it in the freezer when it's left and let that eat something, right?
Cool.
Do you think this was a good meeting? Look at this, your first business meeting. You're eating ice cream.
they're going to think that this is the way business is done all the time.
We had a birthday meeting and like we made ice cream.
You did. Yeah.
That's good, Benny? Yeah, we'll save a couple of bites for Daddy, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, that was easy. We could do that ourselves, huh?
Exactly. Oh, Adam's delivering me mine right now. Oh, I'm very excited.
Oh, yeah.
Heidi, I wish I could share some.
And poor Heidi doesn't get it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Have
She
some
just
for
gets
me.
one.
Oh, I need the strawberry pieces in it.
Yum.
I feel bad in taking this whole thing because there's no way I'm gonna, this is a lot of ice cream.
Yeah. It's a goodly amount.
Yeah. I mean, you can always cut it down about just half. You just do half a cup and then 1 tablespoon of sugar and a quarter cup or a quarter teaspoon of the extract.
Yeah. Or you could double it.
I know with these baggies, I tend to have a lot of stuff that I can't quite get to with a spoon.
Yeah, yeah.
I end up, there's a good chunk of it that I end up tossing out.
Cold but delicious.
Cold but delicious. I agree. All right.
Double
Two
thumbs. Double
Two
thumbs.
Nice.
Agree. I agree.
Oh, Grampy wants to try some, and then we'll save a little bit for Dad.
Some of mine can be for that.
Oh, you.
Very good. All right. Do we,
I don't want to sandwich that.
that's how you know it's good, right, Adam?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you don't want to share, it's because it's too good to share. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Nicely done, Mr. Adam. This was great fun.
Good
Thanks.
job. Good
Thank
job.
you, Adam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun actually. I did it with my 2 daughters last night, and they
Thank you.
it can be a process sometimes, but it ends up turning out pretty good because you can make your own ice cream. So why not? Even if it's a little
Yeah.
Well,
Nothing
and,
bad about this.
and did you guys know that Sunday was just National Ice Cream Day?
Yes.
So we had to celebrate by doing this.
Oh, wonderful.
Yep. And Adam said he was willing to try.
And what are we doing wrong, Hannah? Here, let's put it in a container.
All right, we're gonna.
With these strawberries.
All right, we're gonna clean up our leaking bags here.
All right. Are we all set?
Yeah, I think we're all set. That was all that I had. Thank you very much for trying it with us, guys.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Thank you.
So